Hey, welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. I'm sitting here with John Ritchie and the cast of truTV's Impractical Jokers. What's up, guys? I'm going to say your names. Joseph Joe Gatto. Yep. James Murray, Salvatore Sal Volcano, and Brian Q. Quinn.
That's me, man.
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
Good. Well, first of all, you Staten Island guys, Mike Boschetti. Are you guys proud to be from Boschetti's hometown?
Yeah, they got the tattoo right there, the burrow.
Oh, I thought it was a Boschetti. I was like, I didn't know you had that one.
Tattoo
I was going to say, if you had a Boschetti tattoo, that would be something.
I'd be back here every week then. Right?
I can come back anyway. It doesn't matter. But explain to me, you had a fascinating idea for a show. You basically turn around the practical joke concept, the prank thing. Explain what the show is.
In our show, the joke's on us. So basically, when we do a prank, we wear an earpiece, and we're best friends. We've known each other for 23 years now. Went to high school together.
That makes this, from watching what I saw, that's got to make this insanely easier because you don't have more fun with guys that you know since you were 12 years old.
Easier, but we have like 23 years of pictures, videos of each other, drunk, you know what I mean? All these terrible things to draw on.
Right.
And so on our show, we wear an earpiece, and the other guys tell us what to do. And the idea is that the joke's on us. We have to go out in the public and embarrass ourselves.
You're not embarrassed. Like Sacha Baron Cohen's shtick is he embarrasses the people.
Yeah.
Right.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Yeah, the reaction we're looking for is people to be like, what's going on here? They're like, they don't get mad. They're just like, no, something's weird.
So give us an example. What's like a favorite thing you've done?
My favorite example is last season, Q lost an episode, and he was getting punished at the end of the episode, and he looks in the classroom, and we tell him that he's got to teach sex ed to a bunch of teenagers, right? And we designed the presentation.
That's bad enough, actually.
Yeah, we designed the presentation. He has no idea what the slides are.
The thought of that was horrifying.
No, I know.
I peeked in the room and it's 13-year-old girls and I'm supposed to teach them about the birds and the bees. That was horrifying.
You could just picture the lawsuits.
Yeah.
It's like high school girls in the movies that are actually older, like 13-year-old kids. They look like kids. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely, yeah. But nowadays they don't act like kids. They're so worldly from the internet. They've all been to Tibet because they just.
They probably couldn't talk Q a thing or two.
Right?
And I walked in, they started giving me colored wristbands to wear. They're like, this is for doing this, this is for doing this.
But then when he walked away from the classroom, we took out all the kids, and we brought in only his mom and his dad. So when he walks in the classroom a minute later, he thought it was kids, and he had to teach sex ed to his own parents.
Well, they were doing something right, apparently.
I know they had sex at least 3 times because it's me and my 2 brothers.
No,
so.
but the kids nowadays, that would be more horrifying because they all. Remember that old joke, like, I got your nose, like, I got your nose.
Yeah,
I fell for that till I was like 13. I tried doing that to like a 4-year-old now. Oh yeah, I guess you have my nose. How could I be? Give it back. Yeah, right. How could I be breathing if you had my nose? And they know all about the the infrastructure of your body because of the internet. So we got a clip we're gonna play.
Cool.
Oh, great.
Is this a clip you have to set up or no?
We don't know what it is.
You don't know
I don't even know
Surprises.
what clip or where you got it from.
I think it's safe to say no matter what you show, it'll kind of explain itself.
It's a secret clip we're gonna play. Let's roll it.
Pick your poison, buddy. Pick someone's nose.
A nose thing.
Of course, a nose thing.
It's actually a favor.
For who?
He's not gonna do it. There's no way he's doing it.
Oh, you got a little something? Yeah, you got a little. Yeah.
No.
No, yeah, it's right. It's right up there. I got you. I'll help you out. I can see. Gross. It's a feeling of success.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So take that.
Yeah.
Now, what did we just do there? Do you know what we just did there?
Yeah.
What do we do?
What do we do?
What did we do with that? What was that?
We watched the clip, but it was on delay, which is a little
Was
confusing.
that disconcerting for you guys?
I just defer to you. I was taking your cues, and when you look confused, I look confused.
It's odd doing the show sitting here because I look at myself and I look like, I don't know, like a person who's about to die.
Like that, because I'm currently going through a crisis like that myself. What I look like in my head doesn't match what I look like on TV.
You don't think in high definition when we see ourselves on television.
I have a motorcycle. When I drive it, like I think I look like Steve McQueen, like you said earlier. And then I pass like a building with shiny windows, and I'm like,
you look like a fat Rosie O'Donnell on a motorcycle.
Right, I look like a fat Rosie O'Donnell on a motorcycle.
It's like that movie Shallow Hal, like when he's
And I don't even think I look that great on my head. It's just that, so it's horrible.
No, look at you guys.
Did you just gain a lot of weight or something? I mean,
I lost a lot of weight. Here's what happened: is we shoot a season and I put on a lot of weight. We stop shooting, I lose 15 pounds. We start shooting, I put on 20 pounds.
Yeah, he put on a lot of weight about 20 years ago. And
so I look really good in between seasons. And the second they put a camera in front of me,
I was always thin when I was younger, and then as I got in my adult years, I've only been thin because of healthy reasons one time when I was actually exercising. The rest was always I was on coke. So when I see myself thin most of the time as an adult, I'm like, oh God, I look good, but then I realize I'm insanely addicted to coke. But look at me. You guys look like you're at my weight or something.
He was a good man, Artie.
I always liked Artie.
Look at my stomach. Look at my chin and stomach. There's no way to. I mean, like it's a matter of time.
You look well placed. You do. You look put together.
You look like we posed you there.
I look like Kanye West impregnated me. So now, John, do you have anything for the guys? I'm sure you watched. And
yeah, I love the idea. You
sound like a network executive, guys. And this looks like I love the idea, but
yeah, no. So this is your third season, right? Third season, so it's been really successful.
Is minimum wage okay?
Absolutely. You don't want to start talking money.
Some of the craziest things that you guys have done besides the teacher thing, most uncomfortable for, let's say, for Joe.
Yeah, well, we actually worked in White Castle a couple times. At least we worked behind the counter at White Castle.
Love White Castle.
You got to do what they tell you or you lose, and I don't want to lose ever, pretty much. So they told me to come out just wearing the hat and the apron. So I walked to get somebody's order, and I came back, and these two women were waiting for their order, and I just walked back in the hat and the apron. And this one was like, okay, thanks, but the other one was like, wait a minute, isn't this against some, like, are you supposed to be wearing it? And I said, well, no, actually, I'm required to wear the apron and hat. So.
So the guy goes, are you the manager? He's like, not yet, working at it.
Isn't this against everything? God, that would, don't do anything to the food at White Castle because that would ruin me. So you guys, basically, another aspect of the show is you guys are in competition, like you lose episodes. So if someone loses an episode, what happens? You got to...
they get punished.
That's what happened with my parents and the sex edits.
Okay, so you punish you
humiliation.
Totally like humiliation.
I just get to laugh.
And punishment days shooting are the best days ever because if it's not you getting punished, you just sit back and watch like this guy.
And get to laugh. Well, you got to come with the idea. So who comes up with the punishment? Like the other three guys all get together? Oh, God, that's got to be
They had me, I'm a little bit of a germ guy. So they had me.
Germ guy?
That makes you sound like a disease-ridden, like...
I'm a disease-ridden hobo.
I'm a guy that could get germs if I need them.
I have a queasy stomach when it comes to the gross things.
Right.
So what they did was they...
What the hell are you doing in Staten Island?
It's been a struggle, man. No, so they hid my car keys in like 30 pounds of elephant crap. And with the elephant right there, and I had to find it. It was about 102 degrees that day.
You had to find it through the...
I had to find it. So I get to the bottom.
You're risking disease at that point.
I was risking disease.
Were you covering your...
No, I didn't. Because season 1, they did it to me with dog stuff, and I covered my hands. So this time, they're like, you can't cover your hands. So I went through the whole pile. I'm like heaving and everything. And then he pulls the keys out of his pocket.
I forgot to put it in the elephant poop. I'm sorry, but I apologize for that.
We used to do a thing with my buddy Shecky. Whenever he got drunk and passed out down the shore, we would put his keys in water and freeze them in the freezer, and then just leave him in there. And then we would just laugh while he looked for his keys for literally 2 days. Starting to cry like he was late for work. We cost him jobs. And then like he would go in and like his keys would be frozen in the thing. Yeah, that was but elephant like who? The props people gotta love you guys.
Oh yeah.
They gotta get the elephant dung. Yeah.